Once upon a time, in a small town in Poland, there lived a curious little girl named Marie. From the moment she could read, Marie loved books more than anything. She would look at the stars and wonder, why do they sparkle? How does the body heal when it is sick? But in those days, people often said, "Science is only for men." Marie just smiled quietly and whispered to herself, "Then I will study even harder." Learning in secret, Marie never gave up. She studied secretly at home, reading her father's science books late into the night by the dim glow of a candle. When she grew older, she traveled all the way to Paris to attend university life. There was not easy. She lived in a tiny room, ate simple bread, and often felt cold in the winter. Yet she kept studying with all her heart. One day, Marie met a man as passionate about science as she was. His name was Pierre, and together they began to research strange rocks that seemed to give off a faint light in the dark. At first, people did not take them seriously. "A glowing rock," they said, "how silly." But Marie and Pierre kept working hard, believing that something extraordinary was hidden within the rocks. A discovery that glowed in a small laboratory, Marie worked side by side with her husband, Pierre. They studied strange rocks that gave off a faint light in the dark. Day after day, Marie worked tirelessly. Her hands became rough, her clothes covered in dust, but she never stopped. Finally, one day, she discovered not one, but two new elements, polonium and radium. "Look, Pierre, this substance glows in the dark," Marie exclaimed, her eyes shining with wonder. Her discovery would one day help doctors heal people with dangerous illnesses using the power of radiation. A light for the world, Marie and Pierre shared their discovery with the world. At first, other scientists were skeptical, but they soon realized that Marie's work was groundbreaking. She had opened up new possibilities, showing that elements beyond uranium existed. For this amazing discovery, Marie Curie became the first woman ever to win a Nobel Prize, and not just once, but twice. The first for physics, shared with her husband, and the second for chemistry. Yet she always stayed humble. When people asked her the secret of her success, she would say, "We must believe that we can, and then work tirelessly to make it true." But Marie's story doesn't end there. You see, while researching the powers of radium, she had no idea that it was slowly making her very ill. Despite being in great pain, she continued to work, inspiring others through her strength and kindness, until the very end. Moral of the story: never let limitations stop your dreams. Marie proved that women can be great scientists too. Hard work and perseverance always lead to results. Knowledge is a light that can brighten the whole world. And so, from a little girl who once studied by candlelight, came a woman whose discoveries made the world shine. Do you know any amazing women in your life who are breaking boundaries and inspiring others? Share their stories below. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on next week's fairy tale. And that's our fairy tale for today. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.